Hi dear students, good morning to all of you. Are you ready to study today's lesson? Yes. Are you all happy and keeping in good health? We are praying for you all. Keep in good health. Study your lessons daily. And today, before we start our class, let us have a short prayer in silence. Is the other few days, last 1 month, we were learning an English lesson, one prose and poem. One story and a poem has already completed. And before we start the new lesson, I just want to teach you some grammatical parts from the textbook. So it is meant for both 9 and 10. Okay, so some of the things what we will be discussing here in details I will be giving for class 9, but class 10 you may feel that it is a repetition, but doesn't matter. You have to study. It is very important portion for your class 10 studies. Okay, now first we are going to discuss, see, the passive voice. So in the passive voice, when we change into passive voice, see there is a subject, verb and object. So when we convert into passive voice, what happens? The subject becomes object and the object becomes subject, and there will be some changes for the verb. Okay, that we are going to see through different examples. So first we are going to see the simple present tense. Okay. See here the first example. John writes a letter. Here what is the subject? John is the subject. Writes, that is the verb, and a letter, that is the object. So as I said in the beginning, the subject becomes the object, object becomes the subject, and there is certain changes that happens in the verb. Okay, now see the answer. A letter is written by John. Okay, a letter, because John writes a single letter. Okay, it is a singular form. John writes a letter, that becomes a letter is written by John. Okay, are you following? The simple present tense, John writes a letter. John is a single person and he writes a letter only. Okay, as you see, you may write down also in your notebook, in your grammar notebook, or in the English same notebook where you are writing the rest of the things, you may write down this also. Now see the next example. John writes some letters. You see, earlier he wrote a single letter. It was a singular form. Now here, John remains singular, but he writes some letters, more than one letter, which means plural. Okay, here John is the subject, writes verb, and some letters object. Subject becomes the subject. Some letters are written by John. Okay, so here you see John writes some letters, that becomes some letters are written by John. Now next, they write a letter. Okay, here it is no more John, but it is plural. They write a letter. Okay, then when it is coming to passive voice, a letter, they are writing only one letter. Okay, a letter is written by them. You see the subject, what is the changes takes place for the subject and the object. A letter is written by them. See next, see, he invites me for the function. Okay, he invites me for the function. That is being changed to I am invited by him for the function. I am invited by him for the function. He invites me for the function. That is changed to I am invited by him. Who is inviting? He is inviting. I am invited by him for the function. Now you see, active voice. So what is the changes take place or the active voice? Root form of the verb with or without s or es. Now we said in the first example, John writes a letter. Okay, so when it is coming to passive voice, it is said that root form of the verb s or es. John writes a letter. Writes. Okay, so that is changed. A letter is written by John. So what is the changes take place? Are or is or are plus past participle of the verb. A letter is written by. Okay, we said in the first example, is it John writes a letter. What is the changes takes place? Writes becomes written. Okay, so John writes a letter is a letter is. John writes a letter. John is the subject, writes is the verb, and writes a letter, that is object. Now, a letter, object becomes subject. A letter is, the verb changes as past participle. Okay, writes becomes written, and John writes a letter becomes a letter is written by John. Hope you have understood. It is very simple. It is used simple present tense we are discussing. Okay, today we will discuss only about the simple present tense. The next thing we can continue maybe in the next class. So till then, you have to write down all these things and you have to study for the next class. Be prepared for the next class. Now you may see what is written on the blackboard. See dear students, the important grammatical parts from the textbook for both class 9 and 10, you will see in the textbook. The first one is letter writing. See what I have in the bracket is, this is the mark given for this particular question. When you write the answer properly, this is the full mark. Okay, letter writing, characteristics, narration, diary writing, profile writing, synonyms and antonyms. Okay, so these are the important things what I have picked up from this first unit. So you see, what is the letter writing? Letter writing, you have both formal and informal letters. Okay, official letters are there, friendly letters. So official letters you may write for your higher authorities, to some offices, maybe some complaint letters or some request, all these things you may write. Okay, that is very official, that is formal letters. Informal letters you may write for your friends, for your parents, for your brothers, and so on. So that is letter writing. So what are the important things in the letter? Date you have to write. Now depending upon whether it is informal letter or formal letter, you have to write from address and to address and so on. So you have already studied. So this is only I am just giving you once again a reminder to tell you that these are all the things which are very important for your life. It is not only to just leave in class 7 or class 8, but as you continue your studies, all these things you have to keep in your mind, and how to write all these letters. Date, address, salutation, body and conclusion. So these are the important things in a letter writing. And the next one is characteristics. See now, for example, now class 9 students learned about Tharu, and class 10 students, the adventures in Banyan Tree, learned about the boy and who are the different characters in the story. So there are some human figures, some animals, some birds, all these different characters are there. Okay, each one is playing a different role in that story to make the story more relevant, more beautiful. Okay, now what are their characteristics you see? Characteristics means there is a question, write the characteristics of particular person or particular animal. Okay, when it is asked, what are the important things? The nature of the person. Okay, now for example, the story of Tharu. So what was his nature like? Was he very cruel cool, very calm, very angry or sad, all these things. Then his character, what was his character? Then physical appearance, etc. So all these things about a particular person or a thing, all these things we have to write in detail. That is called narration. Characteristics. So next one is narration. Okay. Narration, what is the meaning of narration? Explaining about a particular incident. So now, why I say the example of Tarun, because both 9 and 10 will know about Tarun. Okay. Why we say, when we say narrating about Tarun, you have to write, I am narrating to somebody the feelings of Tarun. So you have to explain in detail. So Marcos is given 7 marks for class 10 students and class 9 students. For annual exam or SSLC exam, 7 marks is given for narration, which means you have to write almost in 2 pages. You have to narrate a detailed explanation you have to give. Okay. And next one is diary entry. Diary entry. What is a diary? Writing a diary about your own experience. You are not writing somebody's experience. Your personal experience of today. What was your experience? Now for Tarun, on November 14th was a memorable day in his life. Okay. Now from morning till evening what happened? There is no need of writing an essay, but maybe a page, half of a page. Just write in brief all your experience. Okay. But you have to mention the date on the top and the experience of the day in short. Okay. So I want to ask students to do one thing. From today onwards, please start writing the diary. I had already reminded you in the beginning. Those of you are not started from today itself, start writing a diary. Okay. The next one, profile writing. So you know the importance of profile writing. Each of the chapters written by someone. So you have to write the profile writing. What are the important things? Name you have to write on the top. Then date of birth. If the person is already dead, the year is given to us. And also you have to write. Then underline it. The rest of the things you have to write short. The next one is synonyms. Synonyms means what? The same meaning. Okay. Now for example, I have given here foolish. The same meaning of that one is stupid. Okay, the same synonyms. So antonym means what? The just opposite word. Now one example is given here. What is opposite of foolish? Wise. So these are the important things of unit 1. And that will be important for all the chapters and for class 9 and 10. It is very, very important. You have to give priority for all these things. Don't think that English is very easy. English is tough. If you study well, you will be able to score good mark. There is no doubt that you can score A+, but you have to work hard. So wish you all the best. Now go through all these things details. I will be giving you notes and rest of things I will tell you later.